joining me now at the training ground is Jack Deaman. Welcome to Hereford.
Thanks very much.
I've had a look back at your career. Birmingham, I think you started at, and you played a couple of first team games there as well.
Well, yeah, I joined Birmingham as a first year pro. Didn't actually play in the league, but was involved in the first team squads for the 2 seasons that I was there. So yeah, that was the kickstart of it really.
And then Cheltenham from there on in.
Yeah, I came on loan to Cheltenham from Birmingham when they were in League Two with Mark Yates. And then a little season away, had an injury, and then came back and signed permanently for another 2 years from there.
So when you were at Cheltenham, was that where contact came up with Beads?
No, I didn't actually. I've spoken to some of the boys that I was at Cheltenham with, who obviously know Beads from the youth team days and whatnot, but I didn't actually know him at the time. But I've only heard good things from those lads. And
you had plenty of experience at the level that Hereford will be playing at next year. I think Salford City as well. You had a spell with.
Yeah, obviously Gloucester last season in the Conference North before they moved down, and then was on loan at Salford for a month or so during that spell. Yeah.
And what has persuaded you to come to Hereford? Is it looking forward to get back into pro football?
Yeah, definitely. My sort of ambition is to do that, and I think the main thing is just the ambition of the club. Obviously, there's been huge success since the reform and whatnot, especially with last season's promotion. And it was basically just to jump on that and try and help achieve more success this season and get promoted again.
And you're described as a playmaking centre-back who likes to take the ball from the back, is that right?
Yeah, no, I definitely like to get on the ball. I know first and foremost that I am a defender, so that's my first job. But yeah, I like to get on it as much as I can and start plays and whatnot and get involved.
So would you be, in my terms, sort of someone who sweeps up behind the main defender who attacks the ball? Would that be like a sweeper almost?
Possibly in some occasions. I think, like I say, last season was quite a turning point in terms of how I sort of changed my game a little bit, and almost sort of became that centre half that needed to go and win the ball, and realised that obviously was my first priority. So I'd say I do a bit of both really.
Yeah, what's your first impressions of the squad that you come across? I know it's very early days.
Yeah, well, I knew a few of the boys anyway. Obviously knew Calvin from last year and James Bowen from our time at Cheltenham, and then a couple of the boys at Hartbury from working there. So I knew quite a few anyway, but the ones that I didn't know sort of seemed quite welcoming, and yeah, looking forward to seeing what the season brings.
And the fans' expectations are still extremely high, even though it's sort of third promotion that is the ultimate aim.
Yeah, no, definitely. But again, I think that's part of the reason that I wanted to come here, is because everyone's sort of got that expectation. I think it's great that that's what the fans want and expect from this season, because it's certainly what us as players and obviously the management staff expect as well. So we're all on the same page in terms of trying to achieve promotion.
Fantastic. Good luck.
Thanks very much.